What's your least believable personal story that actually happened? I was living alone in a little cabin deep in the woods of Siberia. One snowy winter, I got extremely ill but had no access to a hospital and no phone to call a doctor. When my condition got worse, I came to terms with the fact I was going to die, and the last thing I wanted from life was to hold my son one last time. But he wasn't with me, so I held his pictures instead. And then one night, my doorbell rang. Nobody had rang it in years. I opened it to see a doctor standing in front of me. Baffled, I asked the doctor what he was doing here. He told me that my son had visited him in the hospital, telling him I was extremely sick and paid him generously to give me a visit. I didn't believe a word. My son died in my arms years ago. But out of curiosity, I asked the doctor to describe my son, and he did. His hair color, his eyes, his height, and even his name all matched. The doctor prescribed me medication and drove me for hours into the city to buy it. I ended up getting better and surviving the illness despite my odds. I never heard from my son again, but I know he's always looking out for me.